this computer. So good afternoon. My name is Dalene Allen, Executive Director of BNI Nova Scotia. What does that stand for? Business Network International, the world's largest business referral organization. And I'm interviewing BNI members. And I want to introduce you to Peter Corning today from Allstate Home and Auto Insurance, among many other things. He has over 25 years in experience in the business. So this man knows everything there is about insurance. And education is one of the things that I enjoy most about Peter educating me on insurance. One of the things I also love about Allstate is they have all of these new amazing programs. So why don't you tell me about what's new in your product coverage from Allstate, Peter?
Sure, Dalene. Thanks for having me today. It's a pleasure to be here. So we brought on board one of the largest new pet insurance carriers within the country called Pet Us. And we're developing a program with them to kind of round out our total protection sphere, I guess you would call it. So the whole package that we can offer the customer, because as you know, like our cats and dogs are part of the family nowadays. They're no longer in a doghouse outside or out on the deck. So I mean, they mean so much to us, and they're kind of like kids for many people. So you want to keep them protected, and they offer a full suite of coverage for your pets. Keep those expensive vet bills at bay.
So in peace of mind, in the same way that we protect ourselves, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because if you do have a pet, just like you said, they are more than a pet, right? So we have many, this is another program that I love that you have. We have many new immigrants moving to Nova Scotia, some from within Canada, others from foreign countries. What are some of the amazing products that you have that you can offer to them?
I think it's so great, first off, that we have all these people coming into Canada and to Nova Scotia. They bring such a wealth of different experience and things to the table as well. So in order to help them along their new journey, their new life here, we're offering, we're gonna match their driving history and their driving record by, all they have to do is provide us basically with a certified English translation that they were licensed and insured in their home country continuously for 4 years, and we'll match that driving record. So basically, without that, they would be coming on board as a brand new driver with a fairly high rate, to be honest with you. But with this, their experience, we're going to recognize that experience and honor it. Yeah.
Excellent. And would that also cover some home insurance policies as well?
Yeah, absolutely. If they can prove, some property insurance history with no claims, we're going to give them a better rate on that as well.
Excellent. Oh, that is so great. Okay. And
they're just coming in.
Exactly. And give them a good experience and make them feel welcome, right? So I think many people do not quite understand, because I know I didn't until you educated me, the difference between replacement cost and market value. Can you clarify that?
I sure can. So market value is a combination of the desirability of the neighborhood that you live in, as well as its location, its distance to facilities and schools and government services. That forms most of market value. Market values also kind of keep that in your head as, well, that's what I can sell my house for. Whereas replacement cost is based on the cost to rebuild that house from an insurance standpoint after a total loss. So if you have a fire, for example, that destroys your home and we have to rebuild you, that's what replacement cost is. Replacement cost right now is generally running under market value because, as we know, the price of real estate right now is fairly inflated. So the cost to build is actually slightly less than market value.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know. Now, why, especially because we have some time on our hands from coronavirus, why would now be a good time to review our insurance?
Well, that in itself is a great reason. More people are unfortunately home right now. Many more people will have a little bit extra time to concentrate and maybe take care of that stack of paper that they've thrown on the dining room table or their front desk when they walk in the front door. So now's a good time to go through that, have a look, review things. And if you're not shopping your insurance around on an annual or semi-annual basis, once every couple of years, it's a really good idea to do so, just to make sure you're getting the protection you need at a price you can afford.
Well, and I know for many people, rates, 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 but I'm a big believer in I need to know exactly what I'm covered for. And that is one of the things that I do admire about you, Peter, with your experience and the fact that you really educate people on, yes, you could get a cheaper rate, but then you're not going to get this coverage. And that's where knowing exactly what am I paying for, I love that you really do cover that with people so that when you're spending your money, you know what you're getting for that money. Yeah.
Yeah, I do always try to make sure that people understand what they're getting for their money, because you're selling something that you can't see. There's no tangibility to it. You can't touch it. You can't taste it. You can't smell it. It's just a piece of paper that you put in a filing cabinet, really. But it's a promise. That's what insurance is a promise.
Exactly. And the more, it's like financial literacy, the more we do understand, really insurance is for catastrophic situations. I have a sister who's a quadriplegic because of an automobile accident. So I'm a very big believer in insurance. But over the years and the number of people that I've dealt with insurance, what I found sometimes was I was sure that I was covered for something until something happened. It was like, no. But I remember the conversation, and luckily my husband made notes, and it was like, oh, is that what you wanted to be covered for? And you want to go, yeah. And so again, it's not just about rates, is it, Peter?
It's not about rates at all. I mean, people always want the best rate, but what we try to push, and it isn't just me, the entire industry tries constantly to educate people. It's not the most glittery, sparkly, fun subject to talk about, but it's very, very important. And without it, you can wind up, sadly, in a lot of trouble.
Exactly. No, that's wonderful. So Peter Corning, Allstate Insurance, the Bedford office, and my name's Dalene Allen, Executive Director of BNI. His contact information will be here on the video. I hope you're having a great day, and we will get through coronavirus. We will, won't we, Peter?
Sure will.
Thank you.